Voting closed a short while ago for by-elections here in Korea, choosing Seoul's new superintendent for education and the heads of 4 local governments. The winners are expected to be revealed later tonight. For more, our political correspondent Lee Shi-hoo is standing by live. Shi-hoo, how is the voter turnout looking?
Jungmin, as you said, the polls just closed for this October's by-elections, the first voting since April's general election. Polling began at 6 this morning, and if you look at the map right here, voters cast their ballots to pick new leaders in these regions. They voted for an education superintendent in the capital Seoul and the heads of districts in the cities of Busan and Incheon and 2 counties in Jeollanam-do Province. They are Yeonggwang and Gokseong-gun counties. Now, as of 7:30 this evening, just 30 minutes before closing, the turnout was 21.6% in Seoul and a combined 52.4% for the rest. The turnout for the superintendent is just 0.4% above the record low from 2009, but the turnout for the rest exceeds the average for most recent years. But we have to note that for this election, the voting hours were extended by 2 hours until 8 o'clock to give people enough time to vote because today wasn't an official public holiday. So we expect more people to have voted in the final hour before closing, after they got off work and before they headed home for the evening.
When do we expect to hear the final results, and what's the significance of this fall's by-elections?
Right, so it will be several hours before all the ballots from today and also 2 days of early voting last week are tallied. And it'll be at least near midnight tonight until we hear the final winners announced. As I said earlier, this election is the first to take place following the general election. So this time, the ruling People Power Party and the main opposition Democratic Party are up against each other once again in some of the most politically divided regions in the country. The traditionally conservative city of Busan, and on the other hand, the traditionally liberal province of Jeollanam-do. The strength and ability of the rival parties' leaderships are also being tested through this election, and so they have to put in special efforts to win votes in these regions, traveling far and often to meet local residents. Let's listen to their final pleas for votes from this morning.
This election decides the local servants who will begin working immediately tomorrow. Please exercise your right to vote by voting for the candidates who will do their job right.
We citizens must all go out and vote. Living our own lives is important, but the world can change entirely depending on who manages the government and administration.
Now, tonight's winners will serve the remainder of the term for each vacancy through to the first half of 2026. Jungmin.
All right, that was our political correspondent Lee Shi-hoo live from the National Assembly. Thank you.